super great. It's kind of middle.
Wait, it's a Loxodont? Okay, my bad. All right.
You know, we have been seeing a lot more Loxodonts recently, and I partly blame Stango for this. I gotta tell a story about this. There's been a renaissance in Loxodont. I'll tell you a story.
In my pool, I was looking at the setups. There was Loxodont versus Claren, Loxodont versus Claren, Loxodont versus Loxodont, and Loxodont versus Zetterbird, all in a row. Like literally five Loxodonts on 4 setups, and I pull Stango over, and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna have to take you out back after this one. We gotta do something about this.
You gotta calm down with your propaganda right now. But it does go to show, like, a lot of the fire characters recently have been gaining a lot of popularity. I know we recently released the top 50, and we have. There's been a lot of talk about the fire characters being in a really good position as far as popularity goes, as far as accessibility goes for newer players to get into the game. They have really strong fundamentals, so a lot of people are able to use what they've learned from prior Smash games, like 64, Melee, Ultimate, even Rivals 1. We've seen some players that normally play characters like Absa or Maple. They've been swapping over to Zetterburn and Claren. As we go into it, Game 1 going to be on Jules Bell, a classic neutral starter stage.
Yeah, a lot of people like to pick this one just to get it started. And speaking of getting it started, Yoda Cage gets that first combo, keeping the pressure going. But now it's some moth time as shocked in the corner. Let's see how this edge guard goes. No, just great early usage of that up B. A lot of people are kind of afraid to throw that out before it's before they go all the way down, and that allows time for the edge guard to happen. But going early, like we're seeing out of approximately 7 moths, has been working out well so far. But taking a hefty beating now, Kashi.
And part of that is due to the fact that, again, it's a big body situation. You're going to always kind of have to take that tax of, like, I'm going to get slapped up by the GOAT, and the lightning kick's going to be taking that first stock just like that. But, again, the upside of Loxodont is that you do have these large disjointed hitboxes that can really stuff Absa out. Jab, fantastic. Short hop back air, another fantastic move. That might have almost been a home run right there.
Yeah, going straight into that axe. But now we're looking for another edge guard here. This time on the other side around, fairly difficult to really contest Absa in the corner, as she is so easy to. She has such an easy time getting out of these difficult situations just by using a little zip zap. But oh my God! All right, that's one way to get it done.
Sometimes you overextend, you don't get that punished, and sometimes you get punished yourself. And honestly, having Absa 0% might be better than having her at 100 in terms of Loxodon's starting combo game there. Oh, big forward air. Gonna set up into the cloud, but not gonna kill.
Oh, didn't get the second zap out there, and Yoda Cage, despite that early lead, is gonna fall to a small deficit now. And picking up an early combo as well. This is pretty good here for 7 Moss. Might be in position to take this first game.
You ever play against Loxodont from behind? It is not fun. Having to approach this guy, not a fan of it myself.
Yeah, throwing up that wall, putting the meatballs in the right spot. But a shocking revelation comes out of Yoda Cage. All right.
We got jokes now. Okay, nice.
He's sitting there at center stage.
Oh, wait, he pulled the F1 into the grab? Oh, my God. Oh, no, that is dead, yeah. And honestly, on the crux of that unfortunate SD there, Moss is going to take the first game. But when you're in bracket, we don't think, oh no, an unfortunate SD. You think we take this.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, you don't stop to think, like, oh, I feel bad for my opponent. It's like, you got to be on your game. And Yoda Cage is going to be focusing in on that second game. He's not going to let that first game bother him. We go into game 2, Rockwall. Much more interesting choice.
Yeah, that's it goes into what I like to talk about for top players. You gotta have a short-term memory loss sometimes, because you gotta completely erase the fact that you SD'd from your mind. Be like, all right, this is a new game. This is a new time. Not even going to be worried about it.
Yeah, new game, new me. Kind of
exactly.
And I mean, it looks like definitely not really getting to him in this case right now. I was starting off with a good 59% combo, but oh my gosh, as we say that right now, 7 Moth is just putting out the hitbox and putting on the pressure. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of 7 Moss right now. Just a lot of, rounded walling coming out that's just disrupting Yoda Cage's aggression. That worked out super well early in the first game, and now is sort of coming back to bite him. Let's see how, okay, we're going for a down strong, trying to catch the up B onto stage. I like the idea of it now. Yoda Cage has turned the situation around, and unfortunately, not going to be able to get that edge guard as 7 Moss once again retains center stage, throwing out so many meatballs. Oh, it's so hard to get in here.
Yeah, the up air doing such a great job at stuffing out options, and the up strong catching right by the ledge too. I also love that we saw earlier 7 Moths doing a really nice job of avoiding those little cloud traps that Yoda Cage is trying to put out. But as we see right now, honestly just having a trouble getting that kill in. Honestly, kind of a rare case for Absa. There we go with the lightning. Thunder line right there, gonna take it.
Yeah, I like that that situations there where Yoda Cage set up the cloud and it looked like it was going to disrupt the up B, but instead it was setting up the thunder line to catch the up B as it was traveling upwards before you could get to the ledge. So really nice awareness there from Yoda Cage to set that situation up. And now though, just having such a difficult time getting out of this corner. Multiple times it seems like he's trying to use all his resources to get past this, but every single time the meatball is there or the upstrong is there, and here's another meatball. How are we gonna get out of this corner?
Honestly, yeah, you can see right now the frustration on Yoda's face is starting to really sink in. It's like, this situation's just dire right now. You're down a full stock against Loxodont, who is just locked in and knows what they need to do against Absa. And honestly, fighting against Loxodont in this match, it's scary. Because you're such a floaty character and they have such strong ways to take you out at a moment's notice. And unfortunately, falling out of the down strong, but gets the up air, not going to do it with Loxodont.
I'm really liking what's happening here. So Yoda Cage is playing super well, has not really even hit the stock. You said the entire stock down at the start, but this time, finding his way in a lot of times and really making the most of that advantage stage. Oh, it's a little bit scary here. It goes for the up air, way too low to get the kill. Still, couple zaps, the thunder line setup not working this time, but that zap away can set up for something here. As we see it forced into all of the resources being used, but it's still not enough. All of that work, and now it might be turned directly around Akashi.
Oh god, yeah, but unfortunately, SD blood for blood in that case. Now we're on last stock, but 82%. This is quite literally one upstrong away from being 2-0 situation right now.
Yeah, a lot of the times he just throwing out that huge hitbox, and now once again we see Akashi. This is so tense for Yoda Cage, getting in there, trying to find another upstrong, but he manages to get the tag. One more chance here, but no, not this time.
So frustrated again. Another unfortunate single zip spells the end of game 2. We saw what looked like this sort of sense of a comeback coming in from Yoda Cage, but just being thrown into that offstage situation. Moths is up 2-0 against the Pixie right now. That's a terrifying spot to be in. There's pressure at the top of the mountain. When you know you're slated to get a certain placing, or you're slated to be in a certain spot in the bracket, or any sort of real kind of a competition might come up.
Yep.
It can be very tense when you feel like you're just at a loss for what you really need to do. Right now, it looks like it's getting a double parry on the clouds. He's locked in.
Yeah,
Moths is locked in.
Not the way you want to start when you're down 0-2 against Loxodont, getting parried twice, not being able to get a single percent, and rolling away immediately. This is just really feels like Moth's game.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I think part of it is due in no part to the fact that Moths has been doing a fantastic job of not only stuffing out aggression, but really understanding Yoda Cage's tempo, how they want to get in, what their beats are in terms of their offense, and how they play their defense. Because for the most part, we've been seeing a lot of really big command grabs like that with the side B, a lot of really good charges like that to call it stalling, and neutral B charges like that to take the stocks when they go to the platform. It reaches that high.
And look at Yoda Cage. He can't help himself but laugh about that because it's like, what the heck? I basically got up smashed by a projectile? How does this even work? That went through the whole platform.
Yeah, this is basically the same with the projectile, and I died for it off the top. This is crazy. And right there, too, honestly, a lot of great awareness and use of resources here. Good stall, and grabs the ledge from there with that up B.
Yeah, it seems like despite all of this disruption that the cloud is providing, it has not really been enough to get the kill for Yoda Cage. So many times he's been going for, he's gotten some good damage off of it, but somehow Moths always comes out unscathed.
Yeah, I think it's partly due to the fact that while Moths is respecting Cloud, he's not over-respecting him. He's kind of saying, okay, let me see what you're going to do with it. Are you going to hit it in front of me, behind me? Are you going to throw it up onto my shield? And what do I do from there? What's my plan? And in this case, once it's planted, he just kind of closes that gap. He gets in towards Absa. He takes that little half step that really puts him, oh my god, it put over Absa with that hitbox.
Yeah, went for special pummel there too. Not able to get anything started with the grab, but a quick turnaround here.
I love Loxodon's back though. It's so funny. He just says get out of here. And speaking of get out of here, the lava plumes from the empowered down strong gonna take the stock.
What do you even do, man? That felt like it covered everything.
It's active for so long, and you get the full knockback of the smash attack. So even if it looks like you take like maybe 5% of that move, you are taking full down smash knockback in this case. Okay, F tilt into up air, gonna do it. 36% is nothing to sneeze at, especially against Loxodont, but it's very possible that we could just see a touch of death combo.
Yeah, it's still look. I mean, we've seen a couple times where Yoda Cage has gotten something really nice started, kept the combo going for a long time. Let's see if he can finally put together a big starter here. 5%.
Escapes the platform. A great forwarder here. Chain it. Chain it.
Another one?
No, misses it. Despite being such a big character, it whiffs there.
Yeah, it is punished slightly for it. Multiple times it seems like Yoda Cage has not been aggressive with this beating
went
war.
for the special pummel in such a critical moment.
It's another special pummel usage. Oh no, not like this again. That would have been disastrous.
That would have been the worst way for it to end there. Getting hit. Oh my god, so bold to go in on that back air there with the up B. Swinging.
Yeah.
108. Oh my god. Manages to shield the up strong just in time. Gets past the thunder line. This is... They're both... Oh no, the reverse hit!
Oh, wow, I thought that might have been it, but able
No!
to have... Oh,